Namaste, Big Cat. Welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Come in, come on. I've got intel. Recon is afoot. The planetary energies are, Big Cat, as you kick your way into this God-given day with gratitude, darling dear, having forgiven everything. Why? It's like taking the poison and waiting for someone else to die. It frees you from what being tied to them, they, them, and The planetary energies are Mars in Gemini squares Neptune in Pisces. Excuse their massive play. Patience is a virtue, my dear Big Cat. Let me tell you something. It's the season to what? Respond and not react. The season of Easter Island and Stevie Wonder that comes with the love and the light. 2 of these and 1 of those. It's easy for you to reach your boiling point today as drama.com is afoot. Afoot. Sun in Libra trines Saturn in Aquarius. Work is easy to manage and overcome during this aspect. Helping you finish boring, boredom and boring up projects with the least amount of effort. You may also find breakthrough in old problems and issues and obstacles, darling dears, that previously hadn't been able to work out. You hadn't even been able to circumvent it. Why? Because you wasn't thinking right, darling dear. It's about getting into your grey matter cells, darling dears, and making sure that what you truly want is in of one accord of mind, body, and spirit, darling dear. The spirit of the Most High. Fist bump. Let's dive in, darling dears. Let's dive in. See what your runestone is. Your runestone, good golly and gosh, you have Lagaz, the hangman, darling dear. The hangman comes with what? Obstacles, challenges. And it also speaks about being stuck on a certain paradigm. Yes, baby, or a frame of mind. It also speaks about what? Somebody going through a depressive phase. Check on your strong friends, darling dears. Sometimes they're strong for everybody, but not for themselves. Anyone can be caught by what depression, that big D, and go slipping into the DNS. What's that? The dark night of the soul. Check on your strong friends, darling dears. The hangman, as I said, is Lagaz, represented by the letter L. As well as the numbers 99 and 15, water energy, as well as Neptune. Neptune is the 9th planet. It's about what your sensitivity as well as your psychic abilities. It also speaks about using your intuition in all situations as well as discernment. Neptune represents the what? The thalamus in the nervous system, darling dear. Somebody wants to get on your thalamus. Don't let them. The hangman, as I was saying, darling dears, it also speaks about being an eternal seeker. You may seek and find that somebody is dealing with some form of neurosis. It could be you or them, darling dear, needing to escape. It also speaks about hospital or prison visits, or someone in prison or about to go to prison. They've got a habeas corpus on them and they've got to pay the piper. You'll be hearing about that. It also speaks about what? Violent emotions. Somebody's got violent emotions, possibly what's causing the depression of someone. I'll be violent too if someone was trying to deliver a 2-piece at every opportunity and it's not from the KFC. Good golly and gosh. Again, it speaks about your psychic abilities, darling dears. Putting your health first, not allowing things that are what? Obstacles in your life to block your blessings, darling dears. This is a prophecy and a transition phase for you. As I said, somebody may be transitioning from hospital to the prison, right? Or out of hospital or prison. Let's carry on, darling dears. Let's see what your ancestral message is. We're going to go with the soul cards. I'm not picking that up. Not yet, anyway. Some things you just have to leave where they fall, darling dears. Everything's a metaphor in my readings. Fear. Fear means what? Feel everything can rise, darling dears. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. You have to understand, whatever you fear the most, go towards it, darling dears. This is where you'll find evolution. And what? Harmony, peace, and balance. Somebody's about to what? Conquer a fear. I told you the planetary energies are going to allow you to what? Overcome the boredom, boring, and boring up. Because you can do it, darling dears. As what? Laugh, darling dear, laugh. It's also, this is humor is represented by the heart chakra, Archangel Gabriel, as well as the direction north. The north remembers. It also reminds me of what? The north node. It's moon energy as well as Cancer as well as Pisces energy. The moon, the second planet. This is about, again, emotions. Being your receptivity, darling dears. It also represents feminine energy, possibly the feminine cycle of the reproductive organs. Somebody's got, somebody's fearing that they can't carry a child. I don't know why I shuffled. I should have taken that card, but I was guided to do it, darling dears. Discipline, darling dears. Discipline. This is about you focusing on things that are what? Put in your way as obstacles and overcoming them. With what? Common sense. You have to remember, if you sit back, pray on it, right? Give it time, the answer will come to you. Base of the deck, we've got self-esteem. Your self-esteem should be on 1,000 after you understand this, darling dear. Whatever depression that you've got going on in your life or feeling a little bit gloomy, it could be energies outside of yourself or because you're afraid of going into the unknown. Lagaz represents the unknown. The best place to be, darling dear. We've got a Sagittarius moon on the deck. Sagittarius is the 9th house, the house of joint finances. The only weaponized sign in the zodiac, darling dears. It also speaks about philosophy as well as higher education. Somebody's thinking of going into higher education. And it also speaks about exploration. It could be of the mind, but also exploration of what? Foreign lands. The 9th house does cover foreign lands, as well as what? Exploring your beliefs. And it also speaks about somebody's going to be looking at the law, a legal situation, darling dears. This fell out, so it must need to come through. Did I not pick it up off the table? The Sagittarius moon. Everything happens for a reason. We also saw Leo, darling dears. Fire energy. It is important. It is an important time to guard against being self-centered, over-opinionated, or pushy. The Sagittarius moon says, be prepared to be adaptable, as plans you've laid may take an unexpected course, darling dears. We make plans and God laughs. What's underneath the self-esteem? Yeah, somebody's afraid of failing. But you have to remember, look at Abraham Lincoln. He failed his way to the top, darling dear. Businesses, elections, even failed to keep sane, darling dear. He lost his whole trolley at one point, but he still became the president. You learn through your failures and mistakes, darling dears. By what? Leaning into it, learning from the mistake or the mishap, the misstep, and moving forward. Right, I'm guided to get a deck to read from today. Base of the deck. Wine and dine, darling dear. Maybe somebody wants to wine and dine you. This is the house of joint finances. Leo, the 5th house. The 5th house of what? Children, childlike spirits. It's also the house of risk. Somebody's about to take a risk in a new could be a love affair, because as I said, Sagittarius joint finances. Or a spiritual leap of faith, darling dear. It also speaks about cultures. Somebody's going towards a different culture. Because they're moving away from lack of peace, destabilization of harmony, darling dear. Something that would be hairline taking. What's this? You've got Sputnik, a mouth breather, watching your everything. A ninja is on your tail, darling dear. A ninja of ill repute. Nothing more from this deck? I think not, Scotty. One more card. I'm going to go with the 4. Some of them are upright, but we're not getting an upright one. And Justice. Let's put that right there. Libra energy. Something about to be balanced out in your favor. Possibly a situation that was filled with drama, darling dears. You're about to be blessed in some way. In the watchers' faces, darling dears. Like a stone to their eye. Sputnik has nothing on them. A situation that you was given too much in, darling dear. Yeah, is about to get what? A message from the Most High. It also speaks about a message from a watcher, somebody who is jealous and envious. Jealous, envy, and hate, darling dear. The bedfellow of what? Slander. Just saw 1010 on the counter. Breakthrough. You're going to be hearing about someone that's been slandering your name, trying to take you down, right? But you mustn't allow it to what? Make you feel anything. Continue to lean into your discipline. Whatever you're focused on, darling dear, will grow. Justice speaks about bringing balance. Divine wants you to dream big and add tax. Okay. Let's get a tarot deck and break it down and see what else is going on. Base of your deck, full energy, taking a leap of faith away from a situation, taking a risk, darling. Maybe you did this in the past. You decided to what? Pack light, in the words of Erykah Badu. Push, clap, move on from a situation. Take your loyalty on the road. It also speaks about, as I said, risk, a leap of faith. Move into what? A fresh start, darling dears. The Fool represented by air as well as Uranus energy. The planet that is what? Unpredictable change. The 8th planet. You're being a rebel, darling dear. It also speaks about wanting to learn new things. You don't want things to be done the old way. You're someone that doesn't want to go through the flow. You want to dance to the beat of your own tunes, darling dears. A new beginning. It also speaks about a younger partner coming towards you, darling dear. This could have been a younger partner in the past, because the Fool is looking that way. This is someone in the past who betrayed you, darling dear. A liar and a stubborer and a watcher. They're watching you be blessed in their face. Good golly and gosh. Realizing your loyalty as you realize your loyalty. Knowing your worth and adding tax. The Queen of Pentacles could represent a mother. Or a mother figure, but you're definitely a good advisor. This is about you what? Taking a leap of faith with your finances, darling dears. Somebody wants to speculate in some kind of an investment. King of Cups. Somebody's watching you, darling dear. A watcher is a King of Cups. Listen, if you're going to get a king to watch you, let it be the King of Cups. This is an older male over the age of 35. This is somebody who's established. The King of Cups can afford to be what? Wise. Because they live with wisdom. It speaks about mastery, having overcome what? Traumatic situations possibly in their life. This is current energy coming towards you, darling dears. Someone's been watching you, could have been online. You may even meet them by chance. The Fool is somebody who takes a leap of faith, goes in a different direction, what they wasn't expecting, and bucks upon love. This is somebody watching you as you are focused on your back, darling dear, your ideas, your achievements. The King of Cups is somebody that's been through something, someone who is established. This is somebody who is someone that will consider your emotions, somebody who's slow to speak, quick to listen. Maybe that's what you've been lacking in your life. Somebody who truly listened, was too busy what? Stabbing you in your back, your front and your neck. A tabber. Base of the deck, darling dear. Someone is going to be happy. This is a happy situation. It speaks about marriages, having raised your vibration. It's parties and you may even meet this person at a party or celebration. Base of the deck. Good golly and gosh, can you get any more major arcana? The Star card. It also speaks about a healing. This person comes to heal something with you, darling dear. This is not somebody to unpack their issues onto you, darling dear. They've been through the betrayal and the heartbreak. This is somebody that's looking for a fresh start, as are you, my dear big cat. This is a love reading. Someone else, possibly from the past, a younger partner. There was an age difference between the two of you. It's going to be watching this situation where you gave too much. Star card, healing as well as miracle, darling dear. A miracle coming forward. And these are the arrows of love, darling dear, as well as messages. Somebody's going to be messaging you, darling dear, for a new beginning with you. Scorpio energy. The 8th house of joint finances and taxes, darling dears. Scorpio also represents the spirit world. Somebody who's into what you're into, darling dears. Someone who's going to be extremely intense. Somebody who's used, or possibly someone that's used to working with other people's monies. Yeah. Victory, darling dear. Having moved on mentally from a situation where you gave too much. Possibly gave them everything, darling dear, including your hairline. Well, you're about to get a cup of love, having drunk of the cup of self-love, darling dear. It also speaks about a pregnancy. Pregnancy as in progeny, or pregnancy with new opportunities. This is a new standing in your community, your group, whatever. You're going to stand out as what? One of the baddest in your field, darling dear. Yeah, base of the deck. You also have somebody coming through who's disingenuous. Somebody who possibly had you in a third-party situation. Yeah, they had many options, darling dears, but chose the wrong one. This goes to 10 of Cups. They're watching you be emotionally happy, or will see you create an emotional foundation. The 10 of Cups also speaks the breaking of what? Generational curses. Could be from getting into emotionally, right, abusive situations. What's this message about? Oh, fell right past me. Yeah, money, achievements. It could be the ending of a course, final examinations, darling dears, but it's definitely success going on forward. You've been what? Disciplined. Stop feeling the fear. Move forward, darling dears. You're about to step up a new level in your life. Yeah, as you leave the toxic circumstances and situations behind. The raw deals, darling dears. The short end of the six. I said six. Six is important to you. Somebody's very important. The number 6, what does that mean? It means harmony, teamwork, and cooperation, darling dear. Equal give and take. This is a love situation. It's a work situation. It could also be, if you have a business, darling dear, loyalty is on its way, and it speaks about established partnerships, darling dear, establishing new ones that are going to be fertile going forward. Knight of Pentacles, slowest moving knight in the deck, darling dears. Split the deck. But it also speaks calls for vigilance, because you've been through it before, the wounded warrior. Yeah, but I just called the 10 of Cups, and here it is. Somebody's about to be celebrating a new union. It could be moving in together or meeting somebody at a party. Yeah. Gemini energy. This is going to be a match that is not only a physical, but it's a mental one as well. We have Archangel Michael in the background. Archangel Michael is represented by the solar plexus. This is the come on, sun energy, big cat Leo energy, darling dears. And it's all about your self-esteem. Somebody's also what? Working on looking good naked, darling dear. Well, you're being successful. Working out, darling dear. You learn to control your emotions by what? Taking out the negative ones in the gym, whatever that work is. It could be anything, darling dear. Yoga, whatever you've been doing, darling dear. Someone's watching you rebuild your self-esteem. Focusing on your goals and your dreams, and this is where you will find true love, a new beginning, justice, a season of resolution, creating freedom for you, my dear big cat, and a painful ending for someone, getting the realization of whom you truly are. Tell me something more about the Watchers. The Watchers. Okay. Yeah. Betrayers, darling dear. Somebody who stabbed you. Somebody's also watching, trying to check for some kind of sign of a, I don't know, is it a hypochondriac? Somebody likes to come through with, there's always something wrong with him, darling dear. Yeah, this couple bull swanky, darling dears, avoid them. An energy vampire is on your hemisphere. Somebody who likes to take that cup of misery, darling dears, leaves destruction in its past. This is somebody that likes the shock factor, likes to own illnesses. Or it could also speak about somebody who likes to what? Be on the trot with other people's business, darling dear. Use your intuition and discernment. Somebody who is watching you, darling dear, looking for an angle, possibly looking for your input, right? So they can what? Take it out there and rinse you out, darling dear. You better understand you've got something to lose. 2 major arcana, 3 major arcana. This is about spiritual and ancestral protection. You've been on a long journey, darling dears, through somewhat murky waters. But this is about you what? Understanding it's about the journey and not the destination. Temperance in the upright Sagittarius energy. Again, we go back to the 9th house. Again, it's telling you to what? Expand your mind. It also speaks about consciousness and a journey to what? Foreign lands, darling dears. Somebody's about to go on a journey to foreign lands, but it's also telling you to be careful of being hoodwinked. Robbed blind, darling dear. Left naked in the street. Be very careful of giving out your information if you're traveling, darling dears. If you're going into a work situation, expect a happy environment, because you're taking a risk and a leap of faith in a new direction, and you're being watched, darling dears. Some of you are single, but you are abundant. You know how to be bad alone. Come through Shensia. Posh clap, knowing your worth, embodying all of the queens, darling dears. King of Wands. Somebody with the unsatisfied eyes. The King of Wands is somebody who likes the attention of others. This person is extremely charming to get exactly what they want. And they're wanting something from you. But guess what? Love don't live here anymore. They're about to be disappointed. This King of Wands, you saw me shuffle. Somebody with the hooded, unsatisfied eyes. That you isolated yourself from Hermit energy. Why did you have to isolate yourself from this King of Wands energy? Could be male or female. Queen of Wands. Maybe they had a Queen of Wands in the picture. Somebody who they saw as a better partner than you, darling dear. Yeah, but now that they've done major investigation, they realize they got themselves involved with a Jezebel spirit. A sexually guided situation. Soulties.com, darling dear. Wow. And now they're stuck. Possibly it's them that needs to go and get the medical checkup, darling dear. Good gosh, the subterfuge. Yeah. It's nothing to do with you, darling dear. You was already left out of the situation. This also speaks about a narc, darling dear. Flashing a new situation in your face, right? Trying to attack you, knowing that you're the loyal one that left the situation. This could represent Father God. You was removed, darling dear, and you're told to continue to turn your shapely back. We don't pick up what we put down. Why? You can't get fixed by the same thing that broke you, darling dears. That beggars beyond belief. Split the deck again. Divine is about to gift you with speed. This is movement, darling dears. I told you you're traveling. It could be to a new job, back to a job after a time off, right? Being isolated for a time, but taking a leap of faith. Knight of Swords also speaks about moving away from heartbreak. Some kind of mental, maybe it was off from work, from depression. We spoke about that, yeah. 6 of Wands on its face, darling dear. Yeah. Opportunities coming towards you, darling dear, gifted by the Most High. Love it. But Divine is tasking you to choose wisely. This is about somebody that's going after their multiple streams of income. But as one door opens, darling dear, you'll see the linkages between other doors. This is about you utilizing all of your skills, darling dears. The ones that you are guided to be disciplined on. And the best way to get a discipline is about something that you truly enjoy, because then it's not work. Going to use the wisdom of the Oracle chakra. What about the Justice card? Yeah. Justice and acceptance of your piece of the pie. Well, somebody wants you to accept their piece of the pie. You're not having it, realizing you can make the whole pie. Spirit is guiding you to make the right decision. Yeah. And you can only do that by changing your perception, darling dear. Don't do it from a heart space. Do it from a third person space. I don't know. It's just like you're asking your higher mind. That's where you get all of your answers once you go within, darling dear. Seek it from the Most High. For this some kind of transformation in your life. Something that's barren that needs to be gone. Dodo dead, darling dear. Change your perception, right? And drop it like it's hot. We're going to also hear about somebody passing, darling dear. They've released. But this person was always a victim. Possibly in an abusive relationship or a victim of illness, darling dear. They got an unfair slice of the pie. Didn't get a chance to live the life that they wanted. But it's about gratitude, darling dear, because there was an impasse. It speaks about somebody wanting this particular release. My condolences. Let's get a Making Magic Oracle card before we pack it in, mate. Thank you. Wishes come true. And the triple moon. Rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes, embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and the earthly. You've got a 3D and a 5D thing going on, darling dears. Embrace them and use that to take the leap of faith to what you truly deserve and desire. It's about the perspective of it all, darling dears. Remember, lessons were meant to be learned, not repeated. And that's a fool's journey. Nothing more from this deck. Let's go to the divine door. Palmistry. Somebody's going to be getting their palm read, and this is going to have a whole different outlook on you, darling dear. Do not fear what travel brings. Yeah, what did I say about the travel, darling dear? Right? My dear, the moment is yours. Begin now and here. Right? And it also says palmistry, fortune and tarot, collective destiny. The palm lines from birth Tell your scarred palmistry. Listen, everybody's fingerprints and palms are different, entirely different, darling dears. But somebody's going to be what? Beginning their tarot journey or seeking some form of tarot, oracle, or palmistry. Some kind of destiny guide. Base of the deck, a nomad. And a nomad is somebody who travels around. I told you somebody's about to have some travel. On that note, I drops me mic. Todd love to my Teesprings, Todd love to my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. Make cat wave until we meet on these tarot streets again.